Hi, welcome to Garden Yarns. My name is Christine. This is where we talk about knitting, crochet, and anything yarn related. Hi, how is everybody doing? I'm doing good. Today is Monday, April 14th, and it's just a little after 9. We had a nice day here today. I think it was about 14 degrees and sunny. It called for rain, but we haven't had it yet. I was going to knock on wood, not that that's wood, but anyways. Tomorrow's supposed to be nice as well. I have a few finished objects and a few whips as well, and maybe a couple purchases. So we'll get started. I have one of my Peanuts shirts on, one of my favorites. So we'll get started with finished objects on not too many, but a few. I just check my notes here. Okay, ready. The first finished object is a flower dishcloth. It's by Mrs. Stewart's Crochet Club. I used my usual favorite 5mm crochet hook, and this is it here. Cute little flower coaster design. I was looking to try something new with dishcloths. This one you do have to count and switch colors. It's both cotton yarn. I believe it's both Lily Sugar and Cream. I forget what the purple one is called though. This is a YouTube tutorial here. And yeah, thought it turned out cute. Okay, I finished another couple dishcloths. This pattern is by Black Rose Stitches. It's a Coral Ridge pattern. Again, this is Lily Sugar and Cream in the color purple. I used a 5mm crochet hook for this as well. And I finished the hot blue one. I got 2 of those done actually. You can never have too many dishcloths. And I also finished another hat. This is by Miss Kun. It's a pattern on Etsy. It's an easy knit 1x1 for beanie. Apparently you can never have too many hats either. There we go. Nice kind of snug fit. This colorway is Red Heart Super Saver yarn, and the color is Monet. Very pretty. It's got purples, yellows, a little bit of green, blue. So very pretty. Probably not enough to make another one, but there's that. And this I used 5.5mm circular 16-inch needles, and I used the Knit Pro Dreams to make this. Not sure what I'm going to do with the leftover yarn. We'll take that off. So that's it for finished objects. I've been mostly working on the last couple weeks the bunny blanket. I got a lot done. I think you can see the little bit of the bunny design there. This is a free pattern on Yarnspirations website. This is a picture of it here. You follow a graph chart. It's filet crochet. Again, I'm using the 5mm crochet hook. And this title is called Crochet Filet Bunny Afghan, designed by Zelda Workman. And for this, I have let's see here. Whoops. Sorry about that. 23 more rows to go. And I'm using Bernat premium yarn. And it's just called white. This by Yarnspirations, and I get it at my local Walmart. It's 100% acrylic, 7 ounces or 198 grams or 360 yards. I'm hoping to be done this blanket this week. So like I said, I still have about 23 more rows and then the border. So that's coming along. And then I'm also knitting a dishcloth because my friend said how much she likes the knitted ones even over the crocheted ones. So I'm using Lily Sugar and Cream. And this color is called Painted Desert. Don't know if you can see that there. This is 100% cotton. Its worsted weight is 2 ounces or 56.7 grams. And the yards is too small for me to read there. And I'm using 450mm knitting needles. And this is how much I have done so far. I'm liking how the colors are playing out. This pattern is by Wishing I Was Knitting at the Lake on her blog. It's free on her blog. It's an old favorite. And I have 2 bags going. They're a nice fun project to work up. This is by Crochet Day by Day, but Stephanie Zed also has a similar one. So this is Fruity Punch. I do 5 rows of single crochet, 35 rows of mesh, and then another 5 single crochet at the top, and I believe either 65 or 75 stitches for the handle. So this has purples, blues, greens, and white. And it's Bernat Handicrafter Cotton. So similar specs to Lily Sugar and Cream. This is 100% cotton. This is a 12-ounce ball, 340 grams or 573 yards. It's by Yarnspirations. And maybe I might try this dishcloth pattern on the label. That looks kind of cute. So I did a few rows on this the past couple of weeks. And again, I use 5mm crochet hook. These are Clover. These are my favorite ones. I also like the tulip ones, but I seem to gravitate more towards these lately. Just gonna grab a drink. I have my Winnie the Pooh mug today, and I'm just drinking water because it's late in the day. And I have another bag on the go here. This is a new colorway by Yarnspirations, Bernat Handicrafter Cotton. Pinks, purple, and white. And this one is called Upside Down. No, that's not the color name. This is called Pinky Stripes. Excuse me. This is how this is working up. I got a bit more done on this one. I have... Oh, I'm almost done the mesh portion on this one. I just have 4 more rows left to go on this one. So that's coming along. And I'll have 2 more projects to show you, I think. Maybe 3. I got some of the Flower Power yarn off Amazon, I think. This is Red Heart Flower All-in-One Power. No color switch and just keep stitching. I got the pink, white, and yellow one. This is called Peony Pop. I followed the video tutorial by Daisy Farm Crafts. It almost worked out except for one of the flower petals. The one color change didn't happen in the right spot. But still turned out a cute flower square. The video tutorial was very easy to follow. The Daisy Farm Crafts does a good job explaining the different stitches and everything. I think this was with the 5.5mm hook, I think. Yes, that's a hook size it recommends on the label. And you have quite a bit amount of the pink left over to sew in. I thought this would make a cute baby blanket, but I might give the square one more try to see if I can get it to line up a little better. Although I guess that's not that big of a deal with the extra flower petal being a little bit bigger. So yeah, very cute square. I got a 3-pack of these. I think you're supposed to get 13 squares or something. I can't see it on the label right now. Oh yeah, 1 ball equals 12 squares. So 12, 24, 36. That might be enough for a baby blanket. You probably always make a few plain squares as well to add up or get more yarn. And I've been watching PassioKnits-Kelsie, and she's been working on her hexagon cardigans, and that reminded me that I had one. So I did a few rows of mine. Oh, this great bag I got off of Amazon as well. It says there is no such thing as too much yarn. It's got the outer pocket with a button here, fair size. It's got strong handles. It's got a snap, and it's got a zippered inside pocket in there as well. Although it's hard to see because it's black. And I have my extra cakes of yarn in there. I think the bag was about $23 on Amazon. I'm using a mandala cake in the color Chi, C-H-I. And of course it's purple. And again, I'm using my 5mm hook. I think Kelsie uses a bigger hook, like a 6.5 or so. And I have, it's catching on my nails a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 20 rows. I might do a couple more rows. This is how big it is so far. So probably about 2 or 3 more rows I'll probably do. I'm loving how the color's playing out. The only thing I don't like as much about this yarn is that it tends to split. But yeah, I love the colors. So this bag was a latest purchase. So I did a round or 2 on this cardigan. And for other purchases, oh, I do have a couple more whips to show you. I'm doing what I call the 13 square granny square bag. And I'm doing the crochet 365 and knit to her sunburst square. And I started using the sand and surf leftover yarn that I had here. But I ran out of this color, so I'm gonna do, I think, 3 squares in the beach glass colorway, because I think that pairs up pretty close. The sand and surf was the Bernat yarn, and the beach glass is the sugar and cream. So I thought that would go good together. Hopefully I have enough. If not, I'll see about getting more at my local yarn store. For this, I'm using a 4mm hook. That's the purple hook. Here it is here. Just grab another drink. So yeah, I just have to sew in my loose ends and sew them all together, and then of course do the strap. There's that. And purchases, I got some more cotton yarn and some more Bernat premium yarn. I got this pretty color. This is blues, greens, yellows, and white. It's a Bernat Handicrafter cotton. And this color is Summer Prince. And this I got at my local Walmart. I think these are around $12. I just got one of those. And one of our family members recently had a baby boy last month. Sorry about that. So I picked up some blue Bernat premium yarn. And this is actually called Baby Blue. So I'm going to do the bunny blanket with this pretty color. I picked up 5. I think I only need 4, but it's always good to have too many than not enough. But the other ones I already put away in my shelf back there. Okay. So I think that's all I have for now to catch you up on. Again, thanks for liking, watching, sharing, and commenting on my videos. I really appreciate it. And this video will be thought I wrote it down here somewhere. Video number 160. So I really appreciate all the support. And for those that are maybe new and wondering, I do have rheumatoid arthritis, but I still get to enjoy knitting and crocheting. And I live in the Niagara region of Southern Ontario. And yeah, I just enjoy knitting and crocheting, spending time with the family. You can find me on Instagram under Garden Yarns or Christy.3. I'm on Etsy a little bit. And yeah, I guess that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.